Ever imagined yourself at 100, celebrating yet another birthday with a spark in your eye, a quick step, and a sharp mind? It's not a far-off dream or a lucky break reserved for the rare few. The truth is, you don't need magic potions, fad diets, or to swear off every comfort in life to get there. The secret lies in a few shockingly simple habits that science swears by. And here's the twist. These habits aren't just about adding years to your life. They're about adding life to your years. Let's get real for a second. There's no fast-track pill to hit that century mark. But by tweaking a few daily habits, you can boost both the quantity and quality of your days. Imagine feeling more energetic, sharper, and full of life. Not just for another decade, but for the long haul. Welcome to the Elder's Compass. If you're searching for a place that truly understands and supports life's later years with practical wisdom, encouragement, and helpful tips just for you, you're in the right place. If you're ready to face this stage of life with resilience and grace, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Let the Elder's Compass be your steady guide on this journey. Hit that subscribe button and join our community today. Now, before we dive in, here's the deal. While there are no get-you-to-100 fast pills, there are powerful habits proven by science that can add quality years to your life. This isn't about living longer just for the sake of it. It's about enjoying every day with vitality. So settle in, keep an open mind, and get ready to explore some surprisingly powerful habits that you can start incorporating today. These aren't just quick tips. They're foundational changes that can support a long, vibrant, and fulfilling life. Let's dive into the small but impactful steps that could make all the difference in your well-being and happiness. Let's dive into one of the most underrated secrets to living a long, healthy life. Sleep. Yes, that cozy bed of yours might just be the ultimate anti-aging tool you never knew you had. Think of sleep as the body's nightly cleanup crew. It's a time when your brain and body kick into high gear, clearing out stress hormones, balancing mood, and even carrying out cellular repair. Researchers at the National Institute on Aging have some eye-opening findings. Adults who get a solid 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night tend to live longer and healthier lives than those who regularly cut their rest short. Quality sleep doesn't just keep you feeling refreshed. It has measurable benefits across your entire body, supporting immune function, stabilizing blood pressure, and keeping memory and cognition sharp. So how can you become a professional sleeper? Start by creating a routine that your body can count on. Aim to go to bed and wake up at the same times every day, even on weekends. Why? Because your body thrives on consistency. When you stick to a routine, your body and brain get better at predicting and preparing for sleep. It's why, if you've ever woken up foggy and sluggish after a late-night Netflix binge, that disruption in your sleep schedule threw off your entire day. Setting a bedtime for yourself might sound a little too simple, but it's actually a powerful tool for signaling your body that it's time to wind down. Think of it like setting a quiet alarm that gradually powers down your energy. You can make this wind-down process even smoother by dimming the lights, lowering the temperature, or switching off bright screens. Research has shown that blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs can mess with melatonin, the hormone that helps lull us into a peaceful sleep. Even just 30 minutes of screen-free time before bed can make a big difference. Also, try to skip the heavy meals and late-night snacks, especially if they're loaded with sugar or caffeine. Eating too close to bedtime can disrupt your sleep cycle and make it harder for your body to settle into the deep, restful stages of sleep where the real magic happens. If you're craving something, opt for a light snack, maybe a handful of nuts or a small piece of fruit, which won't disturb your sleep as much as a full meal. Creating an ideal sleep environment is also key. Think about turning your bedroom into a sanctuary for rest. Keep the room cool and dark, and if noise is an issue, consider using a white noise machine or soft music to drown out distractions. And don't forget about the power of quality bedding. Your mattress, pillows, and blankets all play a role in how comfortable and relaxed you feel at bedtime. By prioritizing sleep, you're not only adding more years to your life, but more life to your years. Being well rested has a ripple effect on everything else, from your mood and mental clarity to your body's resilience against illness. So tonight, consider a commitment to that bedtime ritual, and let each night's sleep bring you closer to a longer, healthier life. Now, let's get into the life-extending power of movement. But don't worry, I'm not talking about marathon training or hitting the gym at dawn. Believe it or not, even moderate, everyday movements can have powerful health benefits that boost longevity. Researchers at Harvard have uncovered that regular, moderate exercise, like brisk walking or gardening, can reduce the risk of heart disease by up to 35% and slash the risk of developing diabetes by almost 50%. In other words, you don't need a grueling workout regime. You need what we could call a movement buffet. Small, bite-sized activities that you sprinkle throughout your day. The reason this works is because each time you move, no matter how small, you're engaging your muscles, stimulating circulation, and helping your body maintain a steady flow of oxygen to cells. These little bursts of movement add up in big ways for your health. For example, a study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that even short, consistent bouts of activity, think dancing while making breakfast or opting for the stairs over the elevator, can result in significant health benefits. It's a great reminder that it's not about the intensity of each movement, but the consistency with which you do it. When you move, your muscles contract, which boosts circulation and helps deliver oxygen to every cell in your body. This, in turn, keeps your heart strong and even improves brain function over time. In fact, another fascinating study by the American Heart Association found that people who took just 10 to 15 minutes every hour to stand or move around had a lower risk of cardiovascular disease compared to those who sat for hours without breaks. The takeaway? A little movement goes a long way. Small, frequent movements also combat one of the biggest enemies of healthy aging: muscle loss, or sarcopenia. As we age, muscles naturally lose mass and strength, especially if we lead a sedentary lifestyle. But here's the good news. The antidote is surprisingly simple. Just by moving a little every day, you keep muscles active and help prevent them from weakening. This helps with balance, reduces the risk of falls, and keeps you more mobile as you age, which is directly linked to a longer, healthier life. And here's where it gets even better. Daily movement doesn't just benefit the body, it lifts your mood and enhances mental well-being. Physical activity releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones that can reduce stress and promote mental clarity. Studies have shown that people who stay active throughout the day tend to experience less anxiety and report higher levels of happiness. So moving regularly can be seen as a two-in-one, both a physical and mental health boost. The best part? You don't need to make drastic changes. You could set a reminder on your phone to stand up and stretch every hour, go for a quick stroll around the block, or even do a few light stretches when you first wake up. If you're up for a bit more, try a movement snack each day. Just a few minutes of light stretching or bodyweight exercises can make a noticeable difference over time. So let's redefine what it means to work out. Instead of formal exercise sessions, think of movement as something to weave into your daily rhythm. Keep it simple, keep it frequent, and keep it fun. Whether it's gardening, stretching while you're waiting for your coffee to brew, or taking the stairs, every movement is a small deposit into the bank of your health. And those deposits? They add up to a much longer, more vibrant life. And now, let's dig into one of the most enjoyable secrets of longevity: diet. But let's get one thing straight. This isn't about depriving yourself or signing up for the latest juice cleanse. In fact, the best diet for living a long, vibrant life might just be one of the most flavorful: the Mediterranean diet. Imagine a plate brimming with vibrant, fresh vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and a generous drizzle of olive oil. And yes, it even allows for that occasional glass of red wine. Cheers to that. Why is the Mediterranean diet so powerful? According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, people who follow this eating style have a 30% lower risk of cardiovascular disease. The secret lies in the diet's focus on whole, unprocessed foods and heart-healthy fats. Olive oil, for example, is rich in monounsaturated fats that help reduce inflammation and improve cholesterol levels, lowering the risk of heart disease. One of the stars of this diet is fish, a fantastic source of lean protein and omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are essential for heart and brain health, as they reduce inflammation and support cognitive function. In fact, studies have shown that people who consume fish regularly have better mental agility as they age. So, go ahead and load up your plate with salmon, mackerel, or sardines for that delicious, brain-boosting goodness. Now, if you're a fan of red meat, here's something to keep in mind. Researchers at the National Institutes of Health found that high consumption of red meat is associated with a shorter lifespan, as it's linked to higher rates of heart disease and certain cancers. But don't worry, cutting back doesn't mean you have to give up hearty flavors. Try incorporating more plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, and tofu, or swap in fish or chicken more often. For those times when you do enjoy red meat, consider it a treat rather than a staple. And let's not overlook the power of spices. Not only do they make your food delicious, but certain spices are also packed with health benefits. Turmeric, for instance, is known for its anti-inflammatory effects, which help fight chronic diseases and support joint health. Ginger, another superstar, has been shown to aid digestion and boost immunity. Studies suggest that incorporating these spices regularly can reduce the risk of illnesses linked to inflammation, including heart disease and diabetes. The beauty of the Mediterranean diet is its flexibility and flavor. You can enjoy a variety of foods while focusing on balance and health. Include plenty of fiber-rich fruits and veggies, nuts, seeds, and heart-friendly fats. Enjoy meals that satisfy your taste buds and support your body, knowing that each bite is part of a long-term investment in your well-being. So forget the crash diets and complex restrictions. A Mediterranean-style diet lets you eat well, live well, and maybe even make it to that 100th birthday with gusto. Let's talk about one of the most underrated and fun secrets to longevity: connection. Imagine this. One of the best ways to boost your health doesn't require a gym membership, a strict diet, or even much planning. Studies reveal that simply staying socially active can add years to your life and make those years more joyful. Research from Brigham Young University shows that strong social ties boost immune function and mental well-being, reducing illness and the overall risk of premature death. But here's the kicker. It's not just about having people around. Quality matters. Close, meaningful relationships, whether it's with family, friends, or even a group of folks who share your favorite hobby, give life a sense of purpose. These connections flood the brain with dopamine, a mood-boosting neurotransmitter, making you feel more resilient and content. This dopamine release, paired with the emotional support we receive from others, keeps our minds sharper and bolsters mental health. Isolation, on the other hand, can do just the opposite. Research has consistently linked loneliness to a higher risk of health issues, including depression, heart disease, and even a weakened immune system. So, if you've been feeling a bit too at ease spending time alone, consider this an invitation to reach out. Start simple. Reconnect with an old friend. Join a local group like a book club, or dive into community activities where you can connect with like-minded folks. Studies even show that regular social engagement reduces the likelihood of cognitive decline. So while it might sound like an effortless addition to a longevity routine, building and nurturing connections could be the most meaningful step you take toward a long, fulfilling life. Let's dive deeper into a topic that's crucial for a long, vibrant life: stress management. Imagine this. Stress isn't just a passing feeling. It's a physiological reaction that can shape your entire health trajectory if left unchecked. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, the so-called stress hormone, which, while useful in emergencies, can wreak havoc on the body when it becomes a constant presence. High cortisol levels have been linked to increased blood pressure, digestive issues, disrupted sleep, and even a weakened immune response. Essentially, chronic stress creates a feedback loop that wears down the heart, immune system, and mental health over time. So, how do we break this cycle? Enter mindfulness practices and relaxation techniques. Research from Johns Hopkins University confirms that even short, consistent mindfulness practices, like meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking a moment to tune into your surroundings, can significantly reduce cortisol levels and inflammation in the body. Mindfulness doesn't have to be a major lifestyle overhaul. It can start with just 5 minutes a day. For instance, If meditation sounds a bit too out there for you, consider trying box breathing. This technique, where you inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and pause for 4, is known to calm the nervous system and sharpen concentration. Box breathing has roots in military training because of its proven ability to reduce stress quickly and improve focus, a testament to its power. If you're not keen on structured breathing exercises, there's another simple alternative: taking a short daily walk outside. Studies have shown that spending even a few minutes in natural settings can lower cortisol levels, ease anxiety, and provide a mental reset. Natural scenery has a soothing effect on the brain, often referred to as the nature effect, which can help lift your mood and reduce stress. Whether it's a stroll in the park, a garden, or even just around the neighborhood, a daily dose of fresh air can make a significant impact on mental resilience. And now, let's talk about something often overlooked but absolutely essential for longevity: purpose. Having a sense of purpose, a reason to get up each day, isn't just good for the soul. It's a key factor in living a longer, healthier life. Research into the blue zones, areas around the world known for high numbers of centenarians, has shown that people who have a strong sense of purpose not only live longer, but experience fewer health issues. In Okinawa, Japan, one of these blue zones, the concept of ikigai translates roughly to reason for being. This notion of ikigai, or a life purpose, is credited with helping Okinawans lead active, engaged lives well into their 90s and beyond. The beauty of purpose is that it doesn't have to be a grand mission. It can be as simple as a hobby, volunteering, or taking care of a pet. Dr. Viktor Frankl, a neurologist and Holocaust survivor, famously said, "Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose." Finding something meaningful that brings you joy can cultivate resilience and enrich your life in unexpected ways. Purpose acts as a buffer against stress, a motivator for staying active, and a source of fulfillment, all of which contribute to a longer, more fulfilling life. So whether it's learning a new skill, joining a community group, or dedicating time to family, finding a purpose doesn't just enrich your days, it can truly extend your life. In the end, living with purpose, managing stress, and engaging in daily movement and healthy habits are like the pillars of a well-built home. They hold you up, keep you steady, and ultimately support a long and joyful journey. Finally, let's address learning and mental stimulation. Keeping your mind active is as essential as physical exercise. Engaging in activities like reading, puzzles, learning a new skill, or even trying your hand at crossword puzzles stimulates the brain and encourages neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity, by the way, is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. Studies suggest that people who regularly challenge their minds are less likely to develop dementia and other cognitive issues. Learning doesn't have to be tedious or academic. It could be anything from gardening, cooking, or even discovering a new dance. And yes, watching a documentary counts. Harvard Medical School researchers have shown that continual mental stimulation helps maintain cognitive function well into older age. So, if you've been putting off that Italian class or want to try baking, now's the time. Not only will it keep you sharp, but it's also incredibly rewarding. To wrap it up, here's the thing. Living longer isn't about a single magic pill or one-time change. It's a combination of small, consistent habits. By getting enough sleep, staying active, nourishing your body with wholesome foods, staying connected, managing stress, finding purpose, and keeping your mind engaged, you're setting the stage for a long, fulfilling life. And it doesn't hurt to laugh a little more along the way either. Don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If this video resonated with you or someone you love, please take a moment to like and share it with others who might benefit. And don't forget to subscribe to the Elders Compass. By joining our community, you're not only staying informed, you're supporting a space that truly values and understands the journey of aging with grace and resilience. And let us be your trusted guide through this chapter of life. Are you ready to add more years to your life and life to your years? Remember, each little step adds up. Whether it's going for a walk, calling a friend, or simply prioritizing a good night's sleep, you're doing more for your future self than you realize. Here's to a long, healthy life filled with joy, purpose, and all the laughter you can muster. Let's make longevity a lifestyle. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next videos.